All right, stats class, this is 10.2 homework. When testing a hypothesis using the p-value approach, if the p-value is large, we reject the null hypothesis. This statement is false. You want the p-value to be small to reject the null, right? You want the p-value to be small, less than a certain number, not greater than, not big. And it just spins for days. We're used to this, right? So, good job. Here we go. That was not too terribly bad. 10, 12 seconds. Here we go. Come on. Spin some more here. Go to the next question here. We'll have some, we're going to actually talk about this alpha, this level of significance, and if it's less than something or greater than something, and or maybe p value, not alpha. Or let's just look and see. And we get kicked out again, of course. I may be mixing stuff up. Let's see what question 2 says. But what we are going to do is we're going to figure out if we're talking about less than or greater than, and we're going to go to our table and find the proportion and then get the appropriate z-score that goes with that. So that's what we will be doing on these. I believe the next three, because there's only 4. So let's look here. This is going to be, all right, determine the critical value for a left-tailed test, right? Left-tailed is going to be less than, and alpha is 0.025. So what we're going to do here, we are going to, let me draw this out for you. We're going to have this normal curve, and we're going to come out here, and this little area here is going to be 0.025, okay? 0.025. That's that little area over there. So remember, less than is actually that number. If it was, if that was to the right, we'd need to do 1 minus that to get to the left. But here, 0.025, that's what that is. That's a terrible, my computer's, I guess there's just too much stuff running from my machine with all this software and everything else. There we go, that's better. 0.025. So I'm looking for everything on this side, so this little shaded region out here, right? So that's what I'm looking for that z-score. So if I open up my table, and you may have to decide which side, but page 1 is going to be less than 0.5, and the other is going to be greater than 0.5. Let me also get this out of the way so we can see. So that's the picture of what's going on. So we're looking for 0.025, and I'm going to see if I can leave that up there. Yep, okay. And for some reason, this is taking some time here. Oh, there we go. All right. So let's scroll down here and look for 0.025. 0.025. And I see it exactly. If we look across here, 0.025. If we look at the second set of blue stuff right in there, right? So that's on that top row there. It is exactly at negative 1.9, and it's, if we follow it up here, right, it's 6, and over here to negative 1.9. So negative 1.9, so negative 1.96, okay? That's the z-score, negative 1.96 for that one. All right, so let's trash that stuff. Let's get this out of the way, and negative 1.96. So we had to find the value 0.025 on my table, and then we had to go to the left to get the first, the whole number and the first decimal for the z-score, and then to the top to get the second decimal of the z-score. And remember, if you can't see the top, it starts at 0 and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way out to 9, so you can count your way across. So here, is this the same? Determine the critical value for a left-tailed test. That's the same problem. So left-tailed test, that's not any different than what we just did. Wouldn't that be nice if you got the same question twice in a row? I've done this several times, and I have not gotten the same question twice in a row until then that I remember. It may have happened last semester or something. Determine the critical value for a right-tailed test. So here's right-tailed. So let's just pick a different color just for the fun of it. Right? Not that the video is not long enough now anyway, right? So I'll go back to red. And so we have red here. We're gonna say, okay, here's my normal curve, and now we have this over here, and this little area is 0.05. Okay, That little area there is 0.05. So if that's the case, then all of this area over here is 1 minus, and really it doesn't ever stop on this side, right? It keeps going forever. 1 minus 0.05. So that's going to be 0.95. So then, because my table is cumulative and it's less than, I have to look at 0.95. So this is cumulative here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up our table here, and while it's opening, I'm going to erase my stuff here. I'm looking for 0.95, so let's see if I can do this without erasing that part. All right, so let's trash it here. So we're looking for 0.95, and it'll actually be 0.9500, right? If we look at it, it's going to be 0.9500 because it goes to 4 decimal places. Okay, so it's going to load here hopefully soon. And remember, I told you if it was less than 0.5, you pick page 1. If it's greater than 0.5, you pick page 2. All right, so there's some specific stuff here. What I'm going to do too, I'm going to go back to number 3 when this is done, and we're going to choose a similar problem if it'll let me. So maybe we can see something a little different than what we just did a while ago, because earlier I had some different ones come up too as well. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. So let's choose the mouse and let's go down here to 0.95. All right. So how do you? I think. Oh yeah. You can raise it up so you can see it. Okay. So that's all the way at the bottom. So 0.95. So if I keep looking across here and you can follow my, I don't know if the cursor's showing up here or not. 0.9500. So if I keep looking across here, all right, these two right here. So it's going to be those two right there. Okay. So it's on the 1.6 row, and this is 0, 1, 2, 3, and look, you even have it at the bottom, 4 and 5. So it's literally, notice 9495 is 5 away of 9500, and this is also 5 away from 9500. Usually you go to the one that's closest, but here they're the same. So what I have seen done on this is it goes 1.645. However, we can see here it says 2 decimal places. Okay, we can see it says 2 decimal places right here. So that means we're either going to go 1.64 or 1.65. I actually think that the system is set up to accept either answer, but I want to go back and draw the picture and show you what I think we should consider here. All right, so we have this, and we're out here. This is 0.05. So if I do 1.64, I'm a little over here. If I do 1.65, I'm a little over here. So I don't want to cut out any of my 0.05. So I'm going to choose the smaller of the two in this case. If I'm on left-hand side, less than, I'm going to choose the larger of the two. So I'm going to pick 1.64 for that reason. I'm pretty sure it will take either answer. Okay, so let's look and see here, 1.64. But I have seen 1.645. It's just here we're told 2 decimal places. So we don't need to do a 0.645. That would not be correct. So well done. So let's go back and let's pick, where's question 3? How do I do that? Oh, I just did it. Question 3. All right. Let's try this one and let's do similar questions. See if it gives us something other than 0.025. No. Let's go back to 2 and try it. Save best score. Similar question. There we go. All right. So here our alpha now is different. Okay. My alpha is 0.10 this time. So this is a right-tailed test. So right-tailed test, we go out here, and this is 0.10 out here. So then everything that is back in the other direction is going to be what? 1 minus 0.1, which is 0.9, and that's going to have 3 zeros tacked on the end because it is 4 decimal places. Had trouble thinking for a second. So 0.9000. So let me go ahead and open. It's greater than 5, 0.5, right? So oops. It would help if I pick my mouse to do that. And then come back over here and let's get rid of everything but the 0.90000. So let's get rid of that, all this stuff here, and boom. And let's see if we can find 0.9000 on our table and read backwards to our z-score. And there are other levels besides 0.1, 0.025, 0.05, whatever. I don't remember all of them. 0.01 I saw earlier that I've seen before. So there's different levels you can choose here for alpha. Well, it helps if I pick my mouse again. So let's move this up where we can see the whole thing. And then here we are trying to choose 0.9000. So we come down here and we look. All right, here we go. Right here. Okay. So if we look at 8997, that's 3 away from 9,000, and 9015 is 15 away. So this one's closer. I'm going to pick this one right here that goes down to 0.08, and it is this third one here. It's 1.2 right there. So 1.28. 1.28. So let's clear this out. And then let's go pick 1.28 for my z-score. And I believe it would probably take the 1.29 as well. It may take it, may only want that one, not this one. But I think it takes either one on either side, if it's in the middle like that. So hopefully this comes up correct, and this helps out with the homework in section 10.2. This is more chapter 10. I really just wanted you to be introduced and see it. Good job. There we go. All right. So chapter 7, especially section 2, has a lot of really good big time statistical concepts in it. Chapter 10 has got some concepts, but you've been introduced to them, and that's as far as we're going to get right now. All right. Hope this helps, and be an overcomer, right? Look at this as an opportunity. See y'all. Good luck.